Hello and welcome back to Nine Kings. I think we are on difficulty King 3. I'm probably going to start rotating through the characters at this point because we got to win on all of them. The King of Nature was the last one I unlocked. So let's go back to King of Nothing. I've been grinding King of Nothing quite a bit to get some perk points. So we have Hoarder, which I think is the first thing you should get every time. Starting with 2 extra cards is huge. I think all troops HP up is pretty good. Random plot unlocked. I actually don't think this is that good, but it's not bad. I kind of like, maybe 1 is enough. 10% more tower damage, not a huge fan. Castle can level up more, not a huge fan either. Special cards. Yeah, I think I might just go with the actual troop health stats here. Max it out. And get started. King difficulty 3. Blood and Nature. Pretty good. Castle up top. Blacksmith start with Steel Coat. Okay. So we're definitely going to do this. Archer. Let's say I were to place a farm on this position, which is probably ideal. That would mean the archers gaining more units. Can't say I'm a huge fan of archers. I actually think they're pretty weak units, so I might not do that. Let's just go... I guess I could always set up on the other side. That's true. Yeah, fine, let's do that. Do I need steel coat for day 1? Or are we good? I think we're good. I don't think day 1 is hard at all. With only 2 units facing us. Oh yeah, I removed combat damage because it was so crazy by the end. I'll turn it back on for this. Elves? What else can we play with? We can. Okay, so we have King of Blood. I do think King of Blood has a lot of good things. I might take the Mycelium. No, fights are gonna end too fast. Let's take the Elves, sure. And let me turn on the damage numbers real quick. Where is it? Hide battle damage, okay. And I guess I'll just put it here. Ideally, I would place a cemetery here and imps here or something like that. Wow, these are so tanky already. That's scary. But they don't do much damage, so we're definitely gonna win this. That's already kind of terrifying that paladins are that strong. So early on. Scout Tower I think is good. I think Scout Tower is a great tower, actually. Let's take it. But we kind of need million units. Maybe I should have taken that. Oh well. Maybe I should not have taken that, realistically. I should have just taken the frontline. Oh, this is scary. That is a little bit too scary. I might have to manual this. They're so tanky. Why? Ow. How are they so tanky? Please. Okay. Stressful. Mangler. Cemetery. I do think cemetery... I probably need the cemetery. I'm gonna gamble. I like gambling. I think it's really fun. Ooh, maybe steel coat's better than cemetery. Maybe not. Where should I put this? Yeah, I think cemetery is better. I'll just place it here. Maybe some, like, kind of awkward positioning on this setup. I was hoping to get some other stuff before getting these 2 units. How much health do these have? Okay, at least the elves are doing a good job sniping off some of the units. And this cemetery is going to do a good job tanking a little bit more. Tower's doing pretty well. I can speed this up. Wow, this is brutal. Another elf. That's good. Mycelium. Probably isolate it. I think that makes it. Or steel coat. Yeah. Let's do steel coat. I think it matters a lot more. I probably need to kill these guys. This is terrifying. My goodness, they're so tanky. Alright, I had to take the frontline units. Okay, you have to take frontline units. This is wild. My mistake. It's okay. You gotta learn. Baby boom. Double units for this tile. Not great. Positioning wise, alright, we did hit that. Now my farm positioning is gonna be super awkward as well. Whatever. Just farm the elves, I guess. It's not a bad thing. Holy shit, they're so fast. Holy. What the hell? Okay, I'm absolutely cooked. I think King of Blood is one of the harder kings to face. I mean, there's... I'm not supposed to auto this, but I think I'm just not... I can't win. Yeah, I could not win that, even by manually. I'm not sure... I need, like, tankier units or something. Okay, this will help, I think. 29 HP. Castle upgrade will help as well. Let's turn the speed down a little bit. I'm gonna manual all this. God. No! I think my positioning was the mistake here. If I had played better on Cemetery, I think we would have a better chance here. Wow, this difficulty is so hard. Alright, well, that's a... And I'm rank 6 with this with this king too. So we have a lot of perks. I have the max HP perk, which I thought would help. I think it did help, but now I'm kind of wondering if there's a... So yeah, this is a bug. It's confusing my unlocks with the beta unlocks. Okay. Maybe this is the wrong setup. I also think the plot is probably a mistake. I think the HP is correct. I really don't think anything else helps me. Maybe it is the plot. I think it is the plot still. If it ends up in a better spot than the one that I got, I think it's fine. Like, if it's adjacent to my main section, I think it'll work out. There we go, that's way better. And we have paladins. Okay, this is a lot better of a start. Yeah, this is way better. Okay. Yeah, this looks good to me. Trying to think of tower placement. What do we have? King of Stone and King of Progress. Alright. We could do like a tower build. These, I guess these don't really care about damage, but they still do some damage, so I probably should still put them next to the forge, right? Blacksmith. Let's do this. I think we can auto this. Paladins are a better start. Tankier. Buy me more time. I feel like you definitely need some kind of strong melee units. Defender is also good. Problem with Defender is it doesn't scale with Blacksmith at all. I won't play it yet. It's also a little bit redundant with Paladin, but still. Much better start. Farm is also fantastic. Yeah, I'm not sure Defender is even something I want to play, actually. Could have rolled, but it's pretty expensive, and the King of Progress really doesn't have that much that I want. Whereas King of Stone might have more. Like Ballista. I'd love to see Ballista. Castle upgrade, Treb Trapper. I haven't tested Trappers at all. I'm skeptical about Trapper. It just feels like you have to be winning. I think you have to have a good board. And then Trappers are good because then they start setting up the backline. But let's say every single fight they're triggering traps. I don't think that's very good. Just take the castle. Area of effect attacks. Gambling again. I love gambling. Extra building proc I think is really, really good. But should we have some fun with gambling? It's just so fun. I can't resist it. I feel like every single time I always end up taking this. Let's do it. It also gives you more income too. It allows you to play 2 cards per turn. It's just very strong, I feel like. Very, very strong. But the extra building proc is probably the better option most of the time. Start hitting these guys. Wow, they're so tanky. What the... What? What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, that's not good. Converter is great. That's gonna help a lot. Just one-tapping the tanks. Transforming them into rats. Concabulator... It's kind of a filler thing. Could be good. I don't know if I want to play it. I probably rather play Defender here. The question is where... And that's actually a tough question. Let's say I draw Forest. I would want to place it here. Does that mean I waste, quote-unquote, the Blacksmith proc? I don't think that's very smart. I'm just going to place it here. Now, if you're going to take Gambling, you do want extra plot spaces, though. Whoops. Probably auto this. Ballistas are not that dangerous against my comp, I think. Blessings. Baby Boom. That could work. That could work. It's in line with the Blacksmith. Cauldron. I'm unsure about the Cauldron. I just feel like none of these towers really attack fast enough to justify this. So I probably wouldn't play it. Upgrade the castle though. And we'll target these pesky archers. How are they so tanky? No! What the hell? These are like just regular soldiers too. That is just crazy. Okay. Alright. Well. Not looking too great. I definitely have to use Steel Coat here. Brutal. This is definitely an easier matchup though. It's the king, yeah, the King of Nothing. Oh wait, no, was that King of Progress? Yeah, King of Progress is tough. Or was that King of Nothing? No, that was King of Nothing. Seems like those regular soldiers are extremely strong. They just do too much damage. But we're still alive. What can I use here? Probably not King of Greed. I think King of Blood is a decent idea. Would I roll? Maybe I'd roll for King of Nature? Yeah, I think I might roll for King of Nature, yeah. Oh, no. Wait, does it only roll one of them? Or does it roll both? Earthwork? Earthwork is great. Yeah, Earthwork is really good. Kind of hard to use here, though. Maybe... Maybe I would expand this slot here. Flame Tower. I don't think Flame Tower is that good, but it's kind of something I have to play, so I guess I will try to leverage that. Second copy of Steel Coat, is that better than playing Defenders? No, probably not. I probably should play Defender. I want to save the Steel Coat for like a more fragile unit. Actually, the Flame Tower is going to do a good job. Definitely, yep. It's a pretty decent DPS increase. AoE as well. Does use Cauldron really well. That's a consideration for this spot for Cauldron. Even though I sold it. Sure. Procreate's great. Prophecy. Doubles. Oh, it's doubles its number of units. Whatever. Kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Orchard, not a huge fan. Probably still play it. Kind of wish there was an option to auto shoot the tower without having to click. So then I could just leave my mouse here, for example, and just... Wow. Yeah, the King of Progress is brutal. Wait, what? Oh my god. I almost won that. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that was a much better start too. This is tough. I don't think we want to change our... I might not take the gambling anymore though. Try something else. Archer farm. Blacksmith again. I don't think farming archers is that good, but... I think you have to do with what you're given. So I'll try. I can definitely feel the difficulty though. Warlock is good. Always a fan of Warlock. That would have been a unit I would have loved to farm, but... Oh well. I wasn't guaranteed to get a unit, so I'd be losing value by not doing that immediately. It's still okay to have archers scaling as well. Damage. More archers, more damage. Steel Coat Castle. I do think upgrading archers is pretty good. In this position, we do have King of Blood. It's going to be helpful. Make these stronger. Yeah, I probably want to focus on frontline actually. Yeah, I'll leave it on auto here. For the archer's sake, they would much rather go front to back. Seems like it's working out so far. Warlock... Oh, static is pretty tempting, but I think Warlock upgrade's better. Yeah. Double HP... Crit chance is good. Warlock upgrade. Yeah, static is... I think is really good. But without library, it's definitely not as good. I'll just slap it on archers. Or even... No, probably on archers. It's actually a very good thing on archers. And then I'd want library in this position, most likely. Actually, seems like it's working out. Maybe archer spam is a thing. I do think these kings are a little bit easier to manage, except for King of Blood, but we haven't faced that one yet. And I do have the AoE for it. Farm upgrade. I do like the farm upgrade. Yeah, there's King of Blood. But my castle's good against King of Blood. And my warlocks are good against King of Blood, so... Should... Okay... I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. Gary, I definitely have to upgrade the warlocks. I have to focus on warlock population. So I'm gonna have to upgrade it once more. Carnage is really strong on the warlocks. Imps, pretty good. I think Carnage is not a bad idea. Always happy to see the imps though. Maybe that's a better call. Give myself some more frontline. Place a cemetery. Oh, maybe I should have considered imps on this and then cemetery here. Yeah, that makes sense. So I screwed that up. I think it is better to take imps than to take... What was the other card? I can't remember. Oh yeah, the explosion. What is that? Double number of units? That's very, very strong here if I play the imps there. Yep. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Get these to level 3. And just double their units. I'll still end up playing cemetery here, most likely. If I can find it. Oh man. Yeah, King of Nothing is brutal. I'm going full tempo too. It's not like I didn't play the imps to grade out like a farm or something. That is ridiculous. They're so tanky. Wait, why are they taking 1 damage? Do they have coats? How are they taking 1 damage from this? That is absurd. Level 3 archer. I'm not struggling against King of Blood or King of Stone, right? Wait, is it Stone? No, it's King of... Wait, what's the other king? Progress? I think it is Progress. Okay, this tower is not aiming correctly. I wish the auto was a little bit better in this game. As in, like... I kind of wish it's centered around the frontmost units instead of being like the edge kind of thing. Like you can see here, it's aiming at this unit through a different circle, which is not great. Sure, I'll take the imps. Oh, it's King of Spells. King of Spells, great. King of Nature and King of Progress. I think Nature is always one of the best kings to grab. So many good cards there. Being able to add troops as well is very strong. Here, I'll keep going for tempo here, just upgrade these. Might have to start aiming for the back line here. In this case, holy, they just shred through my front line. They're so tanky too. Like, even the back line is ridiculous. I can't kill them. This is just absurd. And the fact that these guys... Oh, they do take full damage now. Okay. I need to find some counterplay to that. That's ridiculous. I don't even know how to do it. More frontline, I guess? Hard to say that that would actually fix the problem, though. Maybe Soldier? I haven't tried Soldier in a while. Trying to think. King of Nothing. It's just a lot of units. Probably better to spread my units out. What's my... It doesn't show me what I'm facing here. I might steel coat the imps just because I need my front line to survive a little bit longer. And right now all the fights are front to back, so I think it makes sense. Except for this fight. That's true, I did add King of Nature. Oh well. Should be okay. I just have so many archers compared to their elves. Attack speed's pretty low too. It will not be able to shred my backline that fast. Not looking great though. I have no backline. Alright, fine, I have to manual this. I just have to hit more units here. A little bit more. I might actually lose this. Should not be targeting other things here. So tanky. No! Alright, well. Next attempt. I really don't think there's another, like, perk setup that makes sense. I think the HP is extremely crucial for the fights. The only thing I can see is maybe rerolls, but I could spend the money, it's not a problem. Tower damage instead of plot expansion, I guess, just for stats. Or maybe the tower damage is more important than troop HP, but I kind of doubt that. Could be true. We could try it, I guess. Yeah, sure. Just have the castle do more damage. It doesn't sound like it's going to be better, but it might. King of spells in nature, that sounds good. Farm start with soldier, that sounds pretty good as well. I think that might work out. I have not tried soldiers in a while, so I hope that they're actually good. I mean, they're good against me. That's when I see them on the other side of the battlefield. They're kind of terrifying. I want to say library is a good idea here, just to grab it. Warlock doesn't sound that good. So warlock would have been good here, for example, but just place towers because they have way more damage. Especially this one's pretty big on damage now. Archer's castle level up. Let's level up. Let's do soldier upgrade. Just highest tempo. 31, 3.7. Seems like they're doing a good job. They're actually kind of shredding. But it is still very early, so we still got poison. I don't think that's a great idea. I think I'd rather have static. Yeah, I don't like the poison too much. I might roll this. I don't think mycelium's good either. Clone. Clone is good. I could just max those out. Increase the attack speed of your towers by 50%. I do have more tower damage. That sounds okay. The only problem with that is King of Nature and King of Spells have really bad towers for that effect, I think. Well, I mean, the roots are okay. They just don't do much damage. Still think it's worth taking over a reroll here. And I'm just going to max the soldier out. Is that its strongest now? Towers are pretty strong too. Seems like they're doing a good job. It's going to be a front to back strat again. Blacksmith, always something I want to see at some point. Got to keep up with the damage output. And then eventually just stack some steel coats and probably duplicate that. That sounds good. That's the strat right now. Farm the soldiers. I doubt adding HP to them is that good here. Just want library. Fine. Stack the soldiers with damage, troops, and steel coat. That sounds like a win condition I can get behind. For now, I'll keep focusing on the towers a little bit. Yeah, you can see the auto is just very bad. Like, it is just completely lost, I feel like. And since it doesn't auto shoot, I have to actually click or hold. I think they do need to change that. I mean, it is early access. They have a lot of time to change things. That would be one suggestion that I would make. If that's not already in the settings, I haven't checked. There's steel code. Slow down without troops, that's fine. Nope. Steel coach. We need help against King of Nature. The elves are just too slow. And they're getting bricked by the steel coat. Pretty impressed with soldiers so far. Clone. Okay. In this case, I think both are about equivalent. I could roll, or I need like a backline win con. I guess King of Stone Ballista. That would be the best. I think we go for that. Nice. I keep getting it. Okay, so it only rolls 1 king out of 2. It's a pretty tough reroll, but it makes sense. It would be way too strong otherwise. We can go for Ballista here. I'll place it here. And I think that would be another great way to round out the build here. Yeah, I really do not like the auto. I feel like it's... They definitely gotta change that too. Or, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things could do. Again, they could just do the auto shoot. Wow, King of Nothing, so strong. They could do the auto shoot. I'm done here. Where you don't have to hold down the click. That would help a little bit. Level up. Might as well take that. Yeah, this is interesting for sure. What to do? I want to say upgrade library here. I really need more steel coat procs, I think. It's the main way I'm going to win this. Okay, nice. At least I got one. That should be helpful. These guys are so packed, I should definitely manual this. What the actual fuck is this? What? What the hell? Well, that sucks. I think I need to play Warlock or something. Okay. Well, second copy of Warlock's good. This is a problem. Just have to play some more frontline, I guess. Okay, another stack of steel coat. That's a good matchup. Yeah, King of Nothing, so hard. And since I'm playing King of Nothing, I have to face King of Nothing. And then, well, the Rebellion. They're rebelling against their king. And, yeah, that King of Spells is starting to get pretty disgusting as well. Very tanky Warlocks and Shamans buffing. You can't really access backline. They just deal so much damage. I need this library to hit so much. Orchard Boar. I'm not sure Orchard's gonna help me. I think I'd just rather roll here. Get a clone again. I don't know what to do. I think it's library. I really do. I think every stack of steel coat just helps me so much. Buys me so much time. On. No! 0 hits and I'm facing King of Spells. Are you kidding me? I mean, hitting the backline's pointless. I have a front to back composition. It's just pointless. You can't do enough damage. Oh man, this is absurd. Actually absurd. Is this the final difficulty? Surely not, right? How hard is this? Do you really need like all the perk points? Am I... Okay, we hit level 7. Do I really need like full-on perks maxed out here to win? Or is there some other combination that's just better? It doesn't seem like that's the case. This is useless, I would say, because it's not affecting... Like, there's no way I have enough turns to even get to this point. I don't think this is that good. I think 2 free rerolls is acceptable. It maybe allows me to buy one more from the shop, but I'm just going to say the stats are better here. Maybe not. No, I think they are. Alright, off we go again. It's brutal. Nature and Stone. Always happy to see those as well. Back to the Archer setup. Archers were doing a pretty good job until they weren't. I feel like the soldiers were the same situation. I do need some front line, so I guess I'll play soldiers. Pretty balanced start. Should be good for a few years. Ori, Treb, Cauldron. Now Cauldron Archer, I do think that's a good combination. These things attack pretty fast. So having that extra poison damage should be relatively good, and adding poison to the castle is probably pretty good as well. Just a little bit of extra damage over time. This might be pretty crucial. Now we have a different problem where the farm can't hit the archers because of my positioning. But I will probably still do it. Every time your enemies attack your units, they gain 1 poison stack. Poison comp, I mean, it's not like my units are tanky, but this doesn't sound that good. I think I should roll this. 30% attack, that's better. I might still place it here. Whether or not it buffs the archer or the soldier is probably fine. But ideally archer. It's possible the troop HP doesn't matter because they get one-tapped anyways, or they just get wrecked consistently anyways. Kind of like Earthworks, but Cauldron just seems like a better tempo play. Or I should have put Seal Coat first, most likely. Yeah. Nah. I feel like I need the damage here. Yeah, I need the damage. These things are so tanky. Yep, that was the correct call. That's a lot of poison damage. Pretty big. Soldier and archer upgrade. Tough. I want more soldiers, so it's a pretty good reason to upgrade the soldiers here. I don't like prosperity. I'm never able to play around it. I feel like it's very difficult to do. This should be easy, I hope. I just have good damage. Sharp Blades is a really good decree. I have hope, but I had hope in the previous run too. So I don't think that's a good sign necessarily. Clone. Clone the archers or clone the farm? Probably the archers. It's more important. It's more important right now. Whew. Wow. That just decimated my entire backline. Jesus. It's a little bit scary. I might have to manual this. Okay. Stop, please. Thank you. Oh no. I mean, it is applying a decent amount of poison here. I can hit a few of these at the same time. Do I have enough time to kill this one? Come on. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. If I aimed better, I would have... Oh, Ballista. We found Ballista. That's big. I don't know what to do with these guys, though. I don't think King of Blood's going to help me that much. King of Greed is not going to help me either, though. They're both not great. I'm going to roll. Spells is good, though. Let's play our Ballistas. That should help a little bit. Try to hit the back line a little bit more. Okay, with the poison, I think we have a lot more damage on the backline directly. But again, front to back maybe. Yeah, that's probably better to front to back. But we're fine. I'm gonna manual this out. Okay, not bad. Not too bad. I still want library because of steel coat. Now the question is, do I want to steel coat the soldiers or the archers? If we are facing ballistas, which we are, and we're facing elves, I should probably put steel coat on archers. But I could put a few steel coats on archers and then just have the soldiers, you know, scaling the steel coat. Maybe like 1 or 2 steel coats on archers. That sounds better. I do think we're pretty strong here. And Ballista's going to be very helpful at some point. Damage is... The amount of damage you need on King 3 is so ridiculous. There is no way you can beat this without perks, I think. Or maybe... Okay, maybe if you get really lucky, but even then, I don't know. Without the 2 extra cards in hand, in your starting hand, I think it's... That's probably the one you can't do without. But maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's possible. Fine. Soldier upgrade. Ballista upgrade. Wow. Oh, those are just... I can't buy both. I think soldier is more important here. Just need frontline. That's unfortunate. Just had a little bit more gold. I just feel like I really need this front line to last as long as possible. And it looks like it is. Okay, that's a... uh-oh. I was gonna say, that's a great sign that we're killing the shamans, or the warlocks. But now we have to deal with all this backline nonsense, but I have so much poison, I think we're fine. Yeah, that... Wow, this cauldron is putting in work. Oh my god. Cauldron is really strong. Library level sounds fine to me. No, failure. Yeah, I think this matchup's pretty easy. Wait, what? It still killed my entire backline. Oh man, the auto is so bad. Oh, this is bad. Okay, the auto was really bad for me there. Okay, okay. Well, I should have considered that before even starting that fight. Okay. I'm a little scared now. Might do Wallmaker. But it doesn't do anything as ballistas, that's the problem. If I'm losing to ballista, the wall doesn't do anything. I'm gonna roll for ballista. Or, oh, flame tower with an expansion, that would be... I think I do that. I think I do that. Flame tower with poison. That's good. It's a little bit far, though. I'll have to do. Alright, fine. I'll manual this. Do you think flame tower is going to put in work here? Yeah, this is big. Definitely big. So much damage output. As long as I can stall with my steel coats. Please give me a copy of steel coat. Please, please, please. I'm begging you. Offering. Can't say I'm too tempted, but does this upgrade the AoE? I don't think it does. I'll take... I think I will take the offering. It should be useful eventually. Please. Okay, good. Okay. It's huge. Every stack of steel coat is just so huge. Okay, this is where... Oh no, this is the Nothing Rebellion. It's probably fine. This is easy, I think. Or is it... Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Okay, okay. The Nothing Rebellion is okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. I have to remember if I have 20 gold or less, but I don't think that's happening. I will take blacksmith here. Buildings apply their effects once more. That is really good here. The library, one extra proc of library is so much extra coats potentially. And the extra farm is good. I think this is fine. Uh-oh. Oh, they're tankier than before. That's fine. Would love to upgrade the cauldron as well. Get some extra poison. Seems like we have enough units. Yeah, you can see the ballista damage. Even the ballista, even at level 1, 1000 damage. That's how important it is in certain fights. I like the one combustion. I think it's relatively good. Might as well. These are probably killing a few units. This is a pretty easy matchup, I think. Do I need to manual this? No, we're good. Yeah, King of Nature, always somewhat easy, I would say. Well, in this case, it's pretty... you know what? I'm a little bit scared, actually. Yeah, this might have been a mistake, actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I was overconfident. Okay, well, can I restart the day? No! I was so convinced I would win that fight. Okay. I was on track, I feel like, but I thought for sure I would win that. But they're so tanky, it's just, I couldn't, like, even though I got through the boars, I couldn't get through the shrooms. There's some, I'm trying to, I do think the money is pretty important. So, like, maybe I skip the unit HP. I don't like the damage. I might try this. +1 decree option. I think the decree is fairly important. I also think the rerolls are good. Saves me money for shop. Maybe it's the rerolls. Yeah, it's probably the rerolls. The rerolls are just straight up better than decree options, right? Because you get... basically, 1 reroll equals 3 decree options. So you should probably never take decree options before rerolls. Okay, off we go again. This time, we have tower. I just don't think you're supposed to focus on soldiers that much. So I won't put them here. Usually I'll put my win condition here. Should we do level 3 scout tower? I think that would be pretty good. This tower is really strong. Holy shit, there was a massive bug just right in front of my face. That thing is huge. What the hell? King of Nature is actually attacking me in real life. Jesus. You gotta be careful. Farm or blacksmith? I have no clue. I just think blacksmith is a little bit low impact. I think it's farm. But should I wait? Because last time I did the farm on soldier, I was not too happy about that. What do we have? Farm on ballista. That sounds alright. I think ballista is a very good win condition. Farm on elf. Not a huge fan. I'd rather farm the soldiers, I think. Maybe it's still farm soldier. Farm ballista is so good. I'm gonna wait. I'll just max this up. This is really strong. This is probably the best early game thing you could possibly have. Especially if I have tower damage from the perks and this as well. Or tower attack speed. which is probably going to be better. If I want to play on Cauldron, which I think I will. Yeah, I might try to play on Cauldron. Then attack speed in that case would be better for the Cauldron Flame Tower combo. Sharp Blades does scale better with damage from the Blacksmith, I think? Yeah, it's the Blacksmith. I'm gonna take Bunker, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna take Bunker. So, if I were to play a Cauldron, it would be in this position, right? It's here. It's a Flame Tower there. Flame Tower just takes so long to get to combat. I kind of feel like it should start on the field. I do feel like it should start on the field. Alright, I think it's too late for the farm. I gotta start. See, that's the problem with farm. It's like, do you wait for a good unit? Like a really important unit? Or do you just place it to get value out of it? It's kind of a tough call. Rogue create. Elf. I'm thinking elves are okay, but they're not... I don't know, they're not like spectacular. Procreate's alright. Nine troops quite a bit. Yeah, I'll probably do Procreate. Just think it's more impactful than 3 elves. Baby boom. I guess it could have been 6 elves in this case. Let's do farm. Flame Tower, man. It just takes forever to get there. Cauldron. Alright. Let's do it. We do not have archers for it now, but we do have Flame Tower. Attacking extremely fast. Lots of poison. And this thing is just shredding. Alright, this is good. Better late than never. I might not place it in the center. I'm trying to think. Depends on what we get here. I don't like this. Oh, it does reroll both. King of Greed I think is fine here. I want the attack speed scaling. But maybe not. Maybe I just go for damage. I could just put damage here, right? Like, isn't that fine? This doesn't really scale that well with damage. 1.3. Pretty good. I do think attack speed in this position is probably better, though. Maybe not so much for the soldier itself, but... Soldier is kind of a trash... And then I can expand and place like a high tier unit here. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I can place a win condition unit on this tile after expanding. And just put the attack speed scaling here. Which hits... These 3 are really impactful. This is kind of a fodder unit anyways. Clone is good. Clone... Should I clone the farm? I kind of like cloning the Cauldron. It's just such good tempo. But I feel like I just need more units. Min-max the unit spawn. Okay, I gotta do this. It's pretty scary. Oh my god, they're getting wrecked. These freaking soldiers are so strong. Okay, once the soldiers are dead, this really takes care of everything though. So that's nice. Steel coat's good. We have a lot of money. Warlock. I don't have King of Spells, so that's not great. I don't like Archer. I don't like any of these. I'm gonna roll. Defender. Merc. Bomber. Is Bomber a win condition? I have not tried it. I don't think so, but I haven't... We don't have King of Blood either. I'm looking for something from my kings, right? We have Stone, so Ballista. King of Nature. I'm not a believer of the boar here. Ballista. Okay. I think that's all right. I'm probably not rolling here. Nah, I'm probably not rolling. There's Ballista, okay. And Ballista procreates great as well once we are able to do that. I will put Steel Coat on that. Okay, this is looking alright. I think this is a better... This might be our best run yet. I have all the parts. I just have to survive. Uh-oh. I did not see the thieves. Hopefully this is fine. Looks okay. We stalled... Oh shit! Oh my god, this tower is so huge. Oh, this tower, unbelievably clutch. There's Beacon. Okay. Beacon. I think the attack speed's gonna be big on this thing. Okay, that's gonna shred a bunch of stuff, but that's not a problem because they're kind of weak frontline. And then once I get past that, we're kind of free to just kill the ballistas with the tower. This is so huge. Okay, this is definitely... You have to play the scout tower. I think that's mandatory. Here's the expansion. Things are looking much better. I probably want to scale ballista here, if possible. So I'll do that. Ballista's gonna help here as well. Start targeting backline. Nah. I think this is front to back. Maybe a little bit of poison just to get going here, but... Yeah, we're good. Yeah. I do like that a lot. Let's do this. I actually think that's not a priority. The Cauldron. I think this is better. Oh shit. Holy. That just... Where are my units? They're gone. Freaking thieves. Oh no. Scout tower, please! No! What? The thieves just really wrecked me there. Okay. I need Beacon. Overinvest. Overinvest is... It's not bad. Like 15% attack speed here, or... No, it's probably on this. That's... a pretty good increase on this. I don't hate it. It's probably better than re-rolling. Poison effects are applied twice. Oof. How good is that really going to be, though? I'd rather have, like, your towers activate once more, like your effects, probably. That's a lot of poison from the flame. You know what? Let's try it. I think I'm convinced that it's good. Let's do that. I am very weak to King of Greed. I'm gonna have to remove King of Greed. The thieves are just devastating. I think double poison's great. If I'm manual as well. Oh no. Okay, we're good. That amount of poison is degenerate. Flame tower, 4,200. Does it count poison? I don't think it does. Ooh, what I can do is steel coat these ballistas. I think that's really good. Oh, that's really good in this matchup too. Spread the poison a bit. Okay. We're doing good. This tower is farming. So good. And double scaling too. Oh, this is looking great. I do only have 2 lives though. Forest, Poison Vial. No. Clone I like Clone. I like the extra scaling. I believe is very, very clutch here. Baby Boom, no. Can't really utilize that yet. Let's go for more attack speed scaling. I think it's extremely clutch. Specifically for this, doubling, you know, with the double poison, it's just huge. Okay, wait, I need to... I really wish the manual was better in this game. Oh, shit. Holy, that was close. And now this... Yeah. Once we're good with the front line, no backline units making it. Ballista upgrade, fantastic. Fantastic. This is pretty much all front line. Oh, wow. They just power through. crazy. Oh, they're so fast. What the hell? This is just absurd. I don't know. I don't understand. I have such a good build, but it's still not enough. I think we have to do Cauldron here. Ballista's tempting. I don't know what I'm facing. I thought there was like an icon showing you what you're facing. Did they remove that, or is it bugged, or like? I thought that was a feature. They keep updating the game, so I'm never sure what's there and what's not. Don't think there's an option for that. I feel like it should show you because it does define how you play your turn, I think. I want to say the Cauldron is actually more important because double poison is very, very strong. I think this should be alright. I won against this. I think this is the easiest, yeah. Again, once we clear the front line, tower takes care of everything. And that is very good. Flame tower itself versus... I don't even know what this upgrade actually does. I think it upgrades the beam range. I could see myself rolling for... Oh wait, we're expanding, are we not? Okay, I might place a second flame tower then. I think that makes sense. Instead of upgrading it, just place two different ones. I think that'll help. Okay. Oh my god, my back line is getting wrecked. Oh shit. Come on. Come on. Come on. No! What the hell, man? This is so hard. I cannot believe I lost that. I think the elves just annihilated my ballistas. I'm not sure. I'm sure there were like some decisions I could have made differently. I'm not sure that changes the outcome though. Like over investing on this tower, I think was a good play. It's just I kind of wish they let you. I'm trying to think. I don't love that this game only allows you to play down to 2 cards each turn, but I'm not sure it would be that different if you went down to 0. Actually, I feel like it would. I'm trying to think of the reason why they're not letting us go down to 0 instead of 2, right? Because 2 it feels so weird playing only a single card each turn. Especially on these difficulties where, let's say I had emptied my hand there, I think I would have won that. Maybe give us certain years where you can dump your hand, kind of like the final boss. The final boss, you can dump your hand, right? Give us like maybe 2 more breakpoints, maybe on year 10 and year 20, where we can dump our hand to gain like some kind of power spike, because it just feels so rough. Like there, if I was able to play both the cards, I think I would have won. This feels better though. I like the rerolls. I think the rerolls are good. It allows me to buy more at the first shop, but sometimes it's not super relevant. I really don't think the HP on the units matters on this difficulty. This matters for sure. So this is correct. This is correct. The other two, I'm not sure. I don't think it's definitely not this. It's probably this. It's definitely not this. It's definitely not this. It could be this, but I don't know about this. It's so random. It's probably either this or this, I would say, right? Depending on how the percent HP increase works, if it's like a static increase or if it's just a base HP increase. But I think both are actually exactly the same when it counts scaling, so... Or maybe King of Nothing is just really difficult. That's also a possibility. Because I think King of Nothing has a tough matchup into his own troops. At least on this difficulty, it just feels really rough facing those soldiers. They're so strong. But we'll keep trying another day. That's... I don't think... I mean, I could do one more. Should we do one more? I don't think I'm going to win. Alright, fine. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I really don't think I'm gonna win, but because I just don't see an easy route to victory. Like, there's no units from King of Nothing that I'm like super ecstatic about. Like Paladin, I don't know if farming Paladin's gonna do that much, but it might actually work if I play a tower build. So if I play that tower again and then I find the greed tower and stuff like that. I don't know. What do we have here? I'll take library. Blood? I do think blood is pretty good. Maybe blood is it. Maybe blood is the way. I could do that one tower that eats units. That sounds alright. There's the mangler. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I feel like I have to try different things, and this is one of them. I'll just eat the farmed units. It is very awkward positioning-wise, though. But oh well. That's so slow. I don't think it's very good. I do think you have to rely on towers more so than units, though, on this difficulty. Wow. Really? Okay. 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 Let's do our buffing tower probably here. Oh no. I feel like paladins are worse than soldiers. Because damage is so high. Bomber. I'm not sure about Bomber. I could also just sacrifice and put a different unit here eventually. I think that's a good idea. I'll just take sacrifice. Maybe even... I kind of want to do it now, but... I can't. And I have to play something. I wish they would let us pass turn 2. That's another thing. I feel like being forced to play something is not very fun as well. Just play library here and place a unit here probably. This is tough. The Mangler Tower is pretty shit, I think. It's like my main tower, but worse. This might be a quick one. I just don't see it. Level up. I do need to level up this tower. I think this is huge. As we've seen in the previous run. Level up on all these, sure. Yeah, this is definitely not correct. The Mangler Tower is trash. Unless you have imps or something. I think it's not good with paladins, that's for sure. And we're gone. Well, we tested that. That's off the table. Unless we're playing an imp build or something. I just forgot it was that weak. They might have to buff the base value on that. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna swap kings in the next run and attempt King 3 with the what's the next king? Greed? I think Greed has a better shot. Oh no, it's spells? Yeah, okay, I can see it. I can see spells. Anyways, thanks for watching. Tough runs, but it was still really fun to play. That's why I like this game so much. It's really chill, pretty simple. It's just a ton of fun. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.